again, everybody. Dave Brown and Corey Macklin here at ringside. Lance Russell taking a couple of weeks off. Got some golf tournaments coming up. Good luck in the golf tournaments. He'll be back with us in just a few weeks here. Hey, special time this week.
Yeah.
Oh, it's bedtime. Oh,
bedtime.
Not quite yet. Stay with us for the next 90 minutes. We got USWA Wrestling.
Indeed.
We're on at this midnight hour due to Wimbledon coverage on NBC and TV5. This is the last time that we'll be on at midnight. We're going to go back to our regular time next week. Due to Olympics, we're going to be on maybe a half hour early some of the time, but at least we'll be about our normal time for the rest of the summer. Thank you for being with us tonight. We got a big one coming up.
Big one indeed today, Dave. We'll see the team of Bart Sawyer, Flex Kavana. They will be right here today in action. The USWA television title when Sir Wolfie D will defend his title against Tony Falk right here today. Also in action, the King, Jerry Lawler. We'll be seeing him at a huge television main event. Brickhouse Brown and Reggie B. Fine, the Brotherhood team they call themselves. They'll be taking on Dangerous Doug Gilbert, T-Sexy Brian Christopher.
Also, we're going to have highlights from the brand new location for Monday Night Wrestling as USWA has gone Hollywood from the Big One Expo Center. We'll talk more about that as we go along, too. And there was something interesting happened out there with the tag titles.
Oh, indeed. We've got new USWA Tag Team Champions, and we'll have some footage of that action. What a great atmosphere that big one is, Dave. Whoa, we're hanging around there at the food court area there at the beginning when they show the matches from the previous week. It is a great atmosphere down there.
And coming up this week, we just saw some highlights a moment ago. Double J Jeff Jarrett's going to be going against Ahmed Johnson. We got a lot going on right here, as Corey just told you. Let's get to it. We'll be back in just a moment.
Oh, beautiful, vast, spacious skies, far amber waves of grain.
Our viewers will have a front row seat right here at Olympic Stadium in Atlanta.
I'm talking about America, sweet America.
Everyone's running big holiday sales.
So now's the perfect time to compare the bigger selection and bigger savings that Fleming's can do for you.
We can't be beat for savings on Lazy Boy recliners, Bassett sofas, Broyhill bedrooms, Kincaid solidwood dining rooms, and Riverside desks.
Plus luxury leather, Serta bedding, metal beds, baker's racks, and more.
And when it comes to money, Fleming says no, no, no.
No money down, no interest, and no payments this year.
Shop all weekend long, but you won't beat the savings that Fleming's has waiting for you.
So when Fleming says no, no, no,
you'll say yes, yes, yes.
It's time again for Gospel Mania featuring John P. Key. Gospel Mania 7 with John P. Key in concert Sunday, July 7th, Cook Convention Center downtown. Also see Grammy Award-winning all-time great evangelist Shirley Caesar. Purchase your tickets at the following locations. Also see the E&J recording artist. For the very first time, it's Shirley Caesar and John P. Key. Don't miss Gospel Mania 7 Sunday, July 7th, 5 p.m. Cook Convention Center. Proceeds to benefit the Food Basket Fund.
Breaking news doesn't wait for weekends. When your week is ending, theirs is just beginning. You can count on the Action News 5 weekend team for the most complete coverage. Janet Morris and Jovita Moore, Harold Grater on sports, and Ron Childers' Pinpoint 5 forecast. On the streets and on top of the big stories every weekend. Action News 5 weekend. Coverage you can count on. Every day.
Not going to waste any time getting this one underway. We got Tony Myers in the ring right now. His opponent today is the King, Jerry Lawler. Oh, here he comes. Here he comes right here. Oh, and he's got Scott Bowden with him. The King on his way to the ring. And Scott Bowden holding that tag team belt.
What do you think, man? I mean, is this the best competition they could get for me today, huh?
Well, you know, the match
Corey,
is
come on, suit up, man. Get up there.
What in the...
Let's make it a little impromptu tag match. You and what's this guy's name?
Tony Myers.
Tony Myers. You and Tony Myers.
No, not today. Tony Myers is the opponent for today's match.
Tag team. We'll I don't even need a partner. Just me. Me against you and him, okay? Come on.
Not today. No, Tony Myers is the opponent. Please,
oh, goodness,
boy.
Yeah. King heads to the ring right now, and
If I did want to wrestle, I don't think I'd start off with you.
Well, I tell you, the only thing I was thinking of, Corey, is the fact that, you know, you're really not needed over here very much. So I thought maybe you could get in the ring because, you know, actually, I don't know if any of you people have ever seen, you know what I do. Like when I'm in the World Wrestling Federation, a lot of times, Corey, I'll just wrestle and do my own commentary. I'll do it all. And I know I see that look at the look on his face. Look confused. Well, that's his normal look. But, I mean, I know you're a little bit shocked, Corey, because I could actually, as a matter of fact.
You can wrestle.
Oh, I can do it. I can do it. I've done it many times. Matter of fact, look, let me borrow this. You and Dave can share a mic. Scott, when I tell you to, you just hand me this mic, okay?
I can do that.
Watch this. You're going to love this, Corey.
This is going to be great.
Okay, we'll use that one over there.
That one right there.
See? This may be interesting, as a matter of fact. Yeah,
This is a first here, isn't it?
We'll do commentary. We'll see if he can do it or not. Okay.
This is going to be great. You guys just keep quiet over there.
You want us to be quiet? You don't want us to say anything?
Okay, this is going to be a first right here. I'm going to actually wrestle and do my own commentary. So get ready. You're in store for quite a treat. Now, first of all, let's get one of these straight. What is your name? Tony Myers. Tony Myers. Nice looking tights. I passed those up when I was at Kmart. But let me just tell you this, Tony. Would you mind checking his hair there for oil? Anybody that thinks there's an oil shortage has never seen Tony's hair. Wow. Plus, they got a new thing out. It's called Clear Seal. I'll buy you a tube after the match. Hold this.
The bell is sounded.
And here we go with action. Tony Myers and Jerry the King Lawler.
Tony, I'd like you to be introduced to Mr. Fist. That was great.
That looked mighty painful, extremely painful.
All right, we're not going to have Scott Bowden do the commentary over here. But
See that microphone? You know the only thing I'm worried about right now, Dave, is that one of these big zits might pop on his face and kill everybody in the audience. Watch this right here.
Lawler's showing a bit of overconfidence here today, going against Tony Myers. Yeah, he's tough. He's the king, no doubt about it. But
Hey, Dave, I think I hear you talking over there. Keep quiet.
What are you worried about? What is about?
let me just echo that back to you, Mr. Bowden.
What are you talking over there, Dave? I'll do all the talking in this match, okay? Tony, how you feel so far, huh? How you doing, boy? Did that hurt? Looked like it might hurt a little bit. Let me see. Tony, take a punch right there. Go ahead, baby. Come on. Oh, come on, Tony. One more shot right here on the jump. Oh, baby. Hey, keep swinging. You might give me a cold. Come on, Tony. Do something.
Hey, where is Lance today anyway, Dave? Is he hungover? He's hungover, isn't he, Dave?
Hey, Scott.
Too
be
much
quiet
to
over
drink
there.
last night.
It's either Lawler doing commentary or us, not you.
Yeah, we don't need Bowden. 2 cents in it.
Right, it is.
Hey, Corey, I could have sworn I just heard you talking again. Keep quiet over there. They keep talking.
Are you ready for me to finish you off?
Finish him up. Quit playing with him, Jerry.
Here we go.
This is it. The coup de grace from the middle rope.
Tony Myers fights back in there, Dave.
Lawler's going to have a little bit of trouble doing commentary now.
Illegally
when,
using the
Tony
fist
Myers
right there.
working
Didn't
on
work.
him like this.
Fist right there. They done a Tyson fight.
Hey, Scott, we hear you talking. Be quiet. Lawler finding some trouble here.
Look at this. Myers whips him in. The King comes up.
Oh, look out.
Sets him up. Oh, boy.
He got him with a pile driver. Referee wasn't looking.
I believe he has him here.
2,
Victory. Yet another victory for the King, Jerry
Lawler
Lawler.
gets the victory here over Tony Myers after doing the commentary in the first part of the match, along with wrestling. The King gets the victory. Well, the King is half of the USWA Tag Team Championship team. He and his partner, superstar Bill Dundee, going against Flex Cabana and Bart Sawyer, who had won the belts. And
I don't
take
need
a
a
look.
pile driving idiot like that to beat him.
Take a look
Look at that face. Look at those zits. I thought craters that big were only on the moon. Get out of here, punk!
All right, let's take a look at some of the highlights of the tag team title match that occurred 1 week ago at the Big One Expo Center in Memphis.
Bart Sawyer. Lawler held it away with a big left on Sawyer there. And he and Dundee, a very experienced tag team, Dave, really put it on Sawyer and Cavana, a team that has really come on to do well in the USWA.
Yeah, Flex and Bart have really looked good, but I think Lawler and Dundee, maybe it was last week, Lawler said, you know, anybody that goes against us is going to have a tough time because historically, we're one of the greatest tag teams ever. And they're right.
He's right, yeah.
And they did prove it. There's no doubt about it.
Well, they work together so well, Dave. They know each other's next thought. They know each other's moves.
Both of them have the ability to bend a rule when they feel they need to.
Oh, yeah.
And they have no hesitation about doing that.
Speaking of bending the rule, Dundee comes in with no tag right there, and Cavana going after Lawler, whips him in. Backdrop on the King, and Cavana's got it covered right here, too. And a little extra help from the outside right there gets Lawler's foot on the bottom rope.
Cavana and Sawyer, this is a team you're going to be hearing more from, I think,
yeah,
in the future. I think this Flex Cavana is just really something to watch as you see him with a pin. He couldn't hold him for the count of 3, but he had the shoulders down.
Well, I don't know if you can really see it on the VTR here, but here's another pin too, and if you see the shadow right on the other side, that's Scott Bowden bouncing up and down like a bunny over there. Bowden was over there grabbing Lawler's leg and setting it on that bottom rope, which breaks the cover, and as Cavana had it. Right there, big power driver from Lawler.
And again, Scott Bowden gets an assist because he had the referee distracted.
2, and look at that, another assist from Bowden that ended the match.
Yep, Cavana had the foot on the bottom rope. It was there, it was clear as it was right in front of the camera. You could see it, but Bowden just walked by and brushed it off so that the referee couldn't see it. Net result of the whole thing, those hands raised right there. The King, Jerry Lawler, superstar Bill Dundee, new USWA Tag Team Champions, no doubt about it. But there's more to come right here in this ring. We'll have that coming up for you in just a moment. Don't go away. USWA action continues.
Don't gamble with your car insurance. Make the sure bet on a winning hand from the hometown boys at Bill Blake. They're dealing straight with savings up to 50% on your car insurance. For low monthly payments on your car insurance, call Bill Blake at 948-5551 or 346-5551. They'll work with you.
This is No. Meet the Bro. You see anything weird, you take a picture of it.
If it's must-see, it's NBC.
Next time you go camping, don't play follow the leader with Kevin Bacon.
I'm proud of you guys. And now you're ready.
Ready for what?
Unless you have no fear of falling.
Made it.
Not yet, you didn't.
No fear of flying. And no fear of drowning. Sean Astin and Kevin Bacon face the adventure of a lifetime. A whitewater summer.
Sunday at 10:45 on WMC TV5.
Jack Rowout. All of these folks say they survived near-death experiences.
If it wasn't for a miracle, where would I be today?
And they say they all count their blessings.
If I didn't believe in God or a higher power before, I certainly do now.
Hear their amazing stories.
I just felt like
and then just lifted me up and took me to the top.
My son, he's still suffering from the nightmares to this day.
Miracle survival stories on the next Rolanda.
Rolanda, Monday at 3 on WMC TV5.
USWA goes Hollywood. It was last week made the debut at the Big One Expo Center. This is at I-40 North. It's the north, what I used to call the north leg of 240, but the renumbered highway some time ago, and that's I-40. The Hollywood exit is exit number 5.
Yeah.
And I mean, you get off the interstate, and it's just right there.
I mean, I didn't realize how close it was.
Yeah.
I was leaving the Expo Center down there Monday night, and as soon as I drove out of the parking lot, I looked, and there's the interstate.
Yeah,
I said,
gotta
boy,
here we go.
I didn't realize we were really this close.
It's
really
easy
close.
to get to. Great
Very
atmosphere. Parking's only $1 there. Reduced prices from what they used to be. Ringside
That's
is
great.
only $7. General admission's $4. And then there's a riser, a reserve riser, which is a real nice seat, only $6. And going to be more ticket sellers this week.
Indeed.
It was a great crowd last week. Corey and I were both out there, and an enjoyable evening, I think, for everyone at the Big One Expo Center, I-40 at exit 5. That's the Hollywood exit. Come on out and have a good time on Monday night and listen to the card. It's a big one, too.
Starts off big. Opening bout. Brickhouse Brown. In the opening bout, he'll take on Tony Williams.
And after that, you got Reggie B. Fine going against King Cobra, one of the favorites of all time.
Then we'll see a hubcap chain match. This will be the first in the USWA, Dave, as they'll be chained together with a hubcap there along with them on their side. When Whoopi D, along with Miss Texas, will take on Bill Superstar Dundee and Samantha.
Give you a little bit of history on this one. Of course, the hubcap is back. The forced unmasking of Dundee and Wolfie D a couple of weeks ago. And the hubcap came into play last week at the Big One Expo Center. And as a result, it's going to be on a chain. They're going to be chained together, and the hubcap's going to be there, too. That ought to be an interesting match.
USWA Tag Team titles are at stake when the former champions Sawyer and Cavana will challenge the new holders of the titles, Jerry the King Lawler, Superstar Bill Dundee, and a very special stipulation in that one, Dave.
That's right. It's going to be the titles against Flex Cavana's hair. That's the stipulation. Tag titles on the line. Following that, you got a lumberjack strap match. Too Sexy Brian Christopher, Dangerous Doug Gilbert going against Tony Falk and Frank Morrell. Frank Morrell has been bringing the strap in there. Tony Falk, Double J Jeff Jarrett. Well, we're going to have lumberjacks all the way around the ring. Nobody's going to get out of there. Again, should be an interesting match.
Big main event we're looking forward to. Unified World Heavyweight titles at stake with the champion Double J Jeff Jarrett. And I don't know if Jeff's looking forward to this one or not, because Ahmed Johnson, the Intercontinental Champion from the World Wrestling Federation, rolls into the Big One Monday night. That's going to be a big bout.
Absolutely. The Unified World title will be on the line. Jeff Jarrett has it. Ahmed Johnson used to have that title.
Yeah.
These two have a history, too, going back to the WWF. Let's take a look at some of the action. Ahmed Johnson against Jeff Jarrett, the main event coming up Monday night. There was the action right there, you see. Ahmed Johnson, Double J Jeff Jarrett, unified title is going to be on the line. Let's get Double J Jeff Jarrett out here right. Well, here's Tony Falk, but I don't see Jeff Jarrett.
He'll be here in a little bit, but I want to tell Ahmed Johnson something if he's listening.
Now, wait a minute, Tony. This is Jeff's interview time, and just we need to get Jeff to come on out here.
Let me talk. Let me tell you what's going to happen Monday night in Memphis, Tennessee at the Big One when Double J steps in the ring with this Ahmed Johnson.
Is Jeff not here?
He's going to be.
Is he not here?
I just talked to him. He's going to be here.
He's not here.
He's going to be here. He's going to be here, but let me talk right now.
Just talk to him? You just talk to him on a phone?
Talk to him on the phone.
Well, there's no way he can be here in time then.
He's going to be here.
Well, I think I know what it is. I think Jeff Jarrett is afraid of Ahmed Johnson. Word was out Ahmed was going to be here today, by the way. Ahmed was supposed to be here. No. We then got word that his plane, due to his travel change of plans, he's not going to be able to be in until tomorrow. But I think the word got out, and Double J Jeff Jarrett just has not showed up today.
Dave Brown, you got that wrong. What are you implying? That my boss, Double J, is afraid of this big old man with all them muscles? You just seen on that VTR what happened to him. Double J's going to play a tune upside his head Monday night like he's never had in his life. If he thought that was something, just wait till Monday night at the Big One when you get in the ring with Double J Jeff Jarrett, punk.
Well, we'll just wait and see about that. Jeff obviously can't come out here and speak for himself. Talking about speaking for yourself, You've got a pretty rugged match coming up. Got you and Frank Morrell in that lumberjack strap match.
I don't understand this. Frank's got a bad heart. Who putting him in the ring? Listen, my boss has told me, Tony, you can't let nothing happen to Frank. And I've been hearing, they said that this Doug Gilbert and Brian Christopher's been talking about what they want to do to Tony Falk and Frank Morrell. But let me tell you something. My boss has put a lot on me, but this Monday night, you guys, you just come on. I don't care what I have to do, but I'm not going to let you get to Frank. He's got a bad heart. He shouldn't be in that ring. But
Well, we'll see. It may be payback time come Monday night for that strap action that you and Frank initiated, I might tell you, along with Double J Jeff Jarrett. Double J Jeff Jarrett, maybe he didn't show up here today, but Monday night he has to take on Ahmed Johnson. It should be a super main event. We're going to be back here with more in just a moment.
Summertime in Memphis. Don't you wish you had your own cool crystal blue swimming pool? Well, now you can. Come and see us at Smith Pool & Supply. We've got a variety of oval and round pools on display, and right now you can dive into our summer savings sale and turn summertime into fun time. How about a 24-foot round pool starting at only $8.99? Smith Pools offers a layaway plan, financing, and 6 months same as cash. Installation is available. Come by and see us today on Jackson Avenue, just south of 240. Pools are our business at Smith Pool & Supply.
The whole aging thing just freaks me out. Cellulite sucks. All shook up about getting older?
I'd rather be bald than gray.
Maybe you just don't want to act your age.
Look at this. It's just too tight. It's too revealing. The heck with what everybody else thinks.
This is one eye-opening look at an age-old debate.
You don't have to wear conservative. You just want to wear appropriate.
Rules, rules, rules. Don't let those crow's feet and cellulite make you crazy. We're looking at growing older a whole new way. Next Oprah.
Monday at 4 on WMC TV5.
Witness the power.
She was the best sprinter in the world.
Feel the passion.
I don't care if you're a kid, you're swimming at 100 freestyle.
Share the glory.
They were witnessing something they would never witness again.
In an exclusive behind-the-scenes look.
It was a lifetime of training for just 10 seconds.
At 100 years of Olympic legends.
I was there, and I was going to do my best.
The greatest moments of the Olympiad with Bud Greenspan.
Sunday at 10:30 on WMC TV5.
For the first time in 20 years, Memphis will have a new member of Congress. Before you vote this August, watch the Republican candidates for the 9th District Congressional seat face-off. Decision 96, the Republican debate moderated by Joe Birch, an Action News 5 exclusive. Sunday at 7 on TV5.
I'm talking about America, sweet America.
Will you have to lose your job or hit your child?
I just want a drink of water.
It doesn't have to come to this.
What you doing?
I'm sorry.
If you think you may have a problem with drinking, you probably do.
Get out! Get out!
Do you try to stop drinking but can't? Lie about drinking? Suffer memory loss? Lose control? If you have a problem with alcohol, call Charter at 1-800-CHARTER. If you don't get help at Charter, please get help somewhere.
It's 30 hours of red-hot furniture savings.
It's Fleming's Holiday Weekend Furniture Sale. Friday 10 to 10, Saturday 10 to 10, and Sunday noon to 6.
Just look at the buys. Furniture savings for every room in your home. Prices that'll knock your socks off.
Save on sofas, bedrooms, dining rooms, desks, leather, and more.
Over $5 million of quality brand-name furniture priced at just pennies on the dollar.
America's favorite lines, Mid-South's lowest prices.
And what about money?
Fleming says no, no, no. No money down, no interest, no payments this year.
It's Fleming's Holiday Weekend Sale. All 5 Fleming stores.
Pure savings excitement.
Bill Dundee. Wolfie D was involved in a TV title match against Brickhouse Brown. There was some aftermath to all that. Let's just take a look at some highlights, and we'll have more to say about it after this.
Fist back.
Reggie has just tossed a chain to Brickhouse Brown. The referee sees it. He blocks him. Wolfie D hits Reggie B fine. What happened to the chain? Oh, it's just lying in the ring.
Middle of the ring, yeah.
As
The brick house had that chain wrapped and caught. And referee downtown Bruno stopped it. Here's the backslide. 1, 2, 3. He got it. We have a new TV champion. Wolfie D.
I just want you to be aware of one thing. The Nikes are back. The hubcaps back. The boxers are back. And the baggy pants are back. And Wolfie D himself is back, Bill Dundee. So I hope that you're ready. Oh.
Dundee! Come on, you got to get a chair to come out here and jump on it. Couldn't wait till you got in the ring. You got to get the advantage. Dino, here comes Flex Cavana and Bart Sawyer. Look at Dundee, Bill. Dave, he's got a music stand in his hand. It comes in. Here comes Wolfie D. Nails Dundee.
Look out down here on the floor near the desk.
Right by him.
There's Randy Hales out. T.D. Steele out trying to get Wolfie out of the action. Wolfie came out here after Dundee when Dundee in the ring. It's a 3 count on Ashley Hudson. But meanwhile, outside the ring, they're trying to hold back Wolfie D, keeping him and Dundee apart. Dundee's picked up a chair.
Over here, Wolfie D cannot be held back. I mean, the fury is too much as he goes after Dundee. Dundee tried to crush him with a chair. Randy Hales now and T.D. Steele both trying to hang on to Wolfie.
Well, Dundee attacked Wolfie, as you saw there, and then Wolfie came back for a measure of revenge a little bit later on. Wolfie today has another TV title match. You know, the way it is with a TV title match, it's defended every week. And Tony Falk is the one whose name was thrown out of the hat to go for the TV title here today against the champion. There he is right there, Wolfie D. He is back. He's got the hubcap around his neck. And Tony Falk, the challenger, waits in the ring. Well, I think Wolfie's got a brand new hubcap, as a matter of fact.
Won't be new for long. Wolfie D, the USWA television champion, rips off the jacket, hands it outside of the ring, and we are about ready for action. Takes off that good-looking USWA television title, and Tony Falk screaming and hollering, that's his belt. Well, we'll see. It's at stake. On the line right here today.
Here we go. The belt is on the line. What Tony's yelling about is Tony won the TV title. And Sir Jeff Jarrett bought him that nice belt to display as the TV champion. What did he hold it? A week? Or something. I think it was only 1 week, and all of a sudden he loses the TV title. But he's back here today. Can he redeem himself? He's going against a tough customer, though, I got to tell you, in Wolfie D.
He actually held it for a few minutes, Dave. I think he held it long enough to drive into the studio and defend it. He lost it right here in the studios on that day. Wolfie D whips him into the rope. Comes off on his shoulder. Leaps over it. Nice move from Wolfie. Follows with a drop kick on Tony Falk. And Falk is out of there in a hurry.
Wolfie got him with a drop kick. He didn't get full extension on it, but he got him enough to knock him off his feet. The pace slows as Tony Falk goes over to plead his case to the fan. Well, they're chanting at Tony. They've been chanting Barney, I think.
That's what
I think it has something to do with the purple outfit that he's wearing. If you have kids, you know what he's talking about with the famous dinosaur.
Yeah. Tony Falk standing in, and the chauffeur finding himself in a bit of trouble right now against Wolfie D. The USWA television champion, barring that arm. Oh, he's pulling his shorts and backs Wolfie over into the corner.
He tried to pull his hair, but he grabbed around behind, and Wolfie's hair is short in the back, so he couldn't get a handful, so he went for the tights instead.
Nice backdrop from Wolfie D. Hooks the arm and takes Tony Falk down. Dave, we've got a gigantic main event right here today on USWA Wrestling. Yep. Reggie B. Fine and Brickhouse Brown teaming up to take on Dangerous Duck Gilbert. Too Sexy Brian Christopher. We look forward to that.
4 tough competitors in that one. Tag team action. It should be a good one. This is a good one here. Wolfie D winding up. Coming down with the upper arm right on the top of the shoulder. Tony Falk so far has not made much of an impression in trying to regain the TV championship. The title is on the line. Fires Wolfie into the rope. Shoulder by Wolfie coming off of there. Tony was going to try to roll him down. Wolfie reversed him, and Tony Falk rolls out of the ring.
Reversed him and got a nice hip toss on Tony Falk. And the fans at ringside again chanting the Barney to Tony Falk.
Wolfie D singing the song.
I love
Oh, goodness. Tony Falk being made fun of here by the crowd, and perhaps by Wolfie a little bit, too.
Boy, only in the USWA. Tony Falk going after Wolfie D here.
Tony, a lot of times, set out to do the dirty work for Double J, Jeff Jarrett. Today, okay. He puts Wolfie down to the mat and says, now where's that Barney chant? Well, the crowd takes that opportunity to start it up again.
He gets back up again, yeah. Tony Falk, he's choking him, yeah. Got to break that. Referee downtown Bruno right in on him. Make Falk break that hold he's got on Wolfie. Wolfie D on his feet now. Tony Falk. Reverse neck breaker. Takes him down.
Oh, that's punishing, too. That's a tough one. There's a cover. 1. Not a very smart cover by Tony Falk. He's reversed. 1, 2. No, only a 2 count. I thought Wolfie might have it.
I did.
Tony should have covered him the proper way. He would have had a much better chance of holding Wolfie's shoulders down for the 3 count. That's a mistake. And then Wolfie almost rolled him up to win the match.
Tony Falk won the hot dog around a bit earlier. May have had himself a win with Wolfie because Wolfie was out after that reverse neck breaker he put on. Falk takes him over to the corner, and Wolfie D holding on. Pouncing that head of Tony Falk right into that top turnbuckle. Boy, time after time. Backs him up, whips him into the rope. Falk comes off. Wolfie D comes off the rope. Slams him down right into the ring canvas. And Wolfie's up on the top rope here, Dave.
He springs off. Gets a great drop kick as he flies through the air. Here's a cover. 1, 2. Tony puts a boot across the bottom rope and stops it at the 2 count as he's right over by the ropes.
Right near it and able to get a boot right on the bottom rope to break that cover. Wolfie goes under, comes to the sunset flip here. Trying to get him down. Rolls him over. 2. And Falk kicks out at 2.
Again, I thought Wolfie had it.
Yeah.
Falk, very large. Oh, mistake by Wolfie. That could be a problem right there as he goes running into the turnbuckle.
What has he got it, Dave? Falk got something.
He swings and misses. Wolfie rolls him down. 1, 2, 3. The victory roll sets him up. And Tony Falk is a loser as Wolfie D has successfully defended the TV title. We'll be back with more USWA action, including a huge main event a little bit later on. Stay with us.
It's time again for Gospel Mania featuring John P. Key. Gospel Mania 7th with John P. Key in concert. Sunday, July 7th, Cook Convention Center downtown. Also see Grammy Award-winning all-time great evangelist Shirley Caesar. Purchase your tickets at the following locations. Also see the E&J recording artist. For the very first time, it's Shirley Caesar and John P. Key. Don't miss Gospel Mania 7, Sunday, July 7th, 5 p.m. Cook Convention Center. Proceeds to benefit the Food Basket Fund.
We're building a lot of great things here in Memphis, like the reputation for service and value from the hometown boys at Bill Blake. You can save up to 50% on your car insurance. At Bill Blake, you get instant SR22 filing with low monthly payments. Solve your car insurance problems and save money. Call Bill Blake at 948-5551 or 346-5551. They'll work with you.
Dennis Hall's Auto Salvage, home of 1 million parts. Call or come by 3100 Gill Road and see Dennis Hall's large inventory of both domestic and foreign parts. Bumper-to-bumper body parts, used and rebuilt engines and transmissions. They also specialize in both new and used glass replacement for all makes and models of cars and trucks. For steering column and theft repair, Dennis Hall's guarantees the lowest prices in Memphis.
Hi, I'm Dennis Hall. For the best prices in town, come on down.
Okay, here I want to take a look at USWA action on tour. It begins Monday night. Big One, Expo Center and Interstate 40 at Hollywood, 7:30 is bell time. USWA action there. Lower admission prices. There's lower parking prices. Parking only $1 down there. Great atmosphere. Meet the wrestlers at the food court and watch TV5 wrestling at 6 o'clock. 6 o'clock right there in the food court at the Big One Expo Center, Interstate 40 at Hollywood. Very convenient here in the city for USW action. Monday night, 7:30 bell time. Hey, also beginning at 8 o'clock Monday night, and each Monday night, AM 1030, radio station AM 1030, WFSZ. They will carry USWA action live on the air there beginning at 8 o'clock on Monday nights on AM 1030. Hey, Friday, July 12th, we're in Jonesboro, Arkansas at the Sportatorium, 8 o'clock bell time right there on Highway 1. The King, Jerry Lawler, Bill Superstar Dundee, Wolfie D, Double J, Jeff Jarrett, Brian Christopher, Doug Gilbert, all signed for the action. Friday, July the 12th in Jonesboro. Wednesday, July 17th. We are back at Casino Center at the Sheraton Casino. 7:30 bell time, a super spectacular card. See the names already signed for action there at the Sheraton. Thursday, July 18th, Harrisburg, Arkansas for USW action. National Guard Armory there, 8 o'clock bell time. Double J, Jeff Jarrett, Brian Christopher, Bill Dundee, Doug Gilbert, all signed for action there. Friday, July 19th, Bolivar, Tennessee at the Bolivar High School, 8 o'clock bell time. Advance tickets on sale, as always, right there at that Richard's Barbecue. Jerry the King Lawler, Double J, Jeff Jarrett, Too Sexy Brian Christopher, the Superstar, Bill Dundee, Dangerous Doug Gilbert, Miss Texas, signed as well for the card right there in Bolivar, Friday, July the 19th. Hey, also coming up Saturday, July the 20th, 2 o'clock, USWA wrestling action will take place at Midway Ford. That's at 2082 West Poplar Avenue, right there in the parking lot of Midway Ford. It is free and open to the public. USW action at Midway Ford, 2082 West Poplar, right there, right between Collierville and Germantown. USW action free. Bring the family up for action there. Hey, Wednesday, July 24th, we're back in West Helena, Arkansas, Lady Luck Casino Pavilion. Look forward to going back down there, 7:30 bell time at the Lady Luck Pavilion. Saturday, July 27th in Lux, Aurora, Arkansas. USWA thrills. That is USW action on tour. There's nothing in the world like being right there, seeing it live. When it comes to your hometown, right now, I want to call out USWA television champion, and congratulations on another victory today.
Thank you, Corey.
Wolfie D.
How you doing?
All right, Wolfie.
The television title is not really what I came out here to talk about, Corey. Of course, once again on Wolfie D's mind is a superstar, Bill Dundee. And you know what?
Big hubcap chain match coming
That's
up
right.
Monday night.
You know what, Corey? The object for Wolfie D has never been just to beat Bill Dundee. Wolfie D is wanting to injure Bill Dundee. I want to put him out of professional wrestling for good because I can't stand him. So I've asked for this match. Hubcap on the chain. That means in the middle of that chain, we're going to be tied together by our wrist, Bill Dundee. And in the middle is going to be my hubcap. My hubcap. That means I know how to use it better than anybody else. That means if you get a hold of it, you might not know what to do with it, stupid. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to get a hold of this hubcap right there in the middle of that chain. And when I do, Bill Dundee, your face is going to be shining red because I ain't going to quit. I'm going to beat you until you're screaming, please, Wolfie, please get off of me. Please, please, please. And I'm going to say no, Bill, because just think about the time when you pulled out that little switchblade knife on me. Just think about the look in my eyes when I'm on top of you beating your stinking brains out. And I got something else in store for you. I got Miss Texas in my corner to take care of that stupid Samantha. So, Bill Dundee, I hope you come down to the big one with both guns loaded, because I'm going to be there ready to give you the big one.
Wolfie D taking on a superstar, Bill Dundee, Monday night at the Big One Expo Center. And, of course, Dundee had some words about the big hubcap chain match coming up Monday.
You see, Bart Sawyer, you see Flex Cavana, you big Hawaiian pineapple, you got your hair up. Well, let me tell you something, brother. When the king and the superstars put their mind to it, there's nothing they can't do, and their belts are back on the line. We told you anytime we want them, we just go get them. So let me tell you something, Flex Cavana. You're the one that's put your hair up, so just like we're going to take the top right off of pineapple, that's what's going to happen to you Monday night at that new building. Oh, now, double duty for the superstar. Well, that's nothing new. For the last 20 years, I've been doing that. And Wolfie D, you nasty, no-good snake in the grass, I hate you. You ought to be out of here, because I told everybody day one and ran the hills that was you. They made Jamie Dundee leave. They didn't bring him back, but to let you stay, you punk. And that ain't going to happen, brother, because Monday night, you got a long chain, then you got that weapon that you carry around, that hubcap that you probably stole off somebody's car, and you got it tied in the middle. And then you got that little chocolate drop Miss Texas sitting in your corner. You think that's fair? Well, it isn't. So you know what I did? I'm bringing Samantha back. That's right. She's going to be in my corner. And Miss Little Texas, you get out of there, she'll punch your lights out. And don't get involved in my business, girl, because this is personal. I don't like Wolfie D. I don't like his mother, because she's the woman that gave birth to, but I don't like her. Well, I'm going to tell you something, brother. The last night at the Coliseum, you went out a blaze of glory. You won. But at the new building on Hollywood, at the big one, you know what happened? You got beat up in your debut. And you know what's going to happen this week? You're going to get beat up again. Because I'm going to get that hubcap and I'm going to bash your brains in. And I'm going to leave you laying there. Then they can come pick up the pieces. And Miss Texas, if you sit in your little chair and don't do nothing, Samantha won't beat you up. But if you move, she's going to knock your lights out. Now, Wolfie D, I promise you, sure as my name is Bill Dundee, I'm taking you out, punk.
Superstar Bill Dundee, looking forward to that. That's one of the big bouts coming up Monday night at the Big One Expo Center. We've got more action coming up here. Bart Sawyer, Flex Cavana, when we return here on USWA Championship Wrestling. We'll be back to it.
By the time I got to work, my makeup called it quits. But Corn Silk lasts because it's oil-free and oil-absorbing. It does the job beautifully.
That natural look of Corn Silk. It's oil-absorbent, not just oil-free.
When pain strikes, go for the Flexall and get going again. In clinical tests, people suffering from pain confirmed that aloe vera-based Flexall penetrates deep to bring fast-acting, long-lasting relief. Flexall.
Welcome to C&W Auto Sales and Salvage. We specialize in the lowest price and the best service on all glass and column repair. Motors, rotors, starters, radiators, front caps, all at the best price.
I'm Easy Money.
I'm Jammin' Joel.
Without a question.
We're your parts connection.
Let us hook you up.
Hi, I'm Wanda Cat, owner of C&W Auto Sales and Salvage, and I'll pay you cash for your old junk car.
We crush the competition! No!
It's 30 hours of red-hot furniture savings.
It's Fleming's Holiday Weekend Furniture Sale. Friday 10 to 10, Saturday 10 to 10, and Sunday noon to 6.
Just look at the buys. Furniture savings for every room in your home. Prices that'll knock your socks off.
Save on sofas, bedrooms, dining rooms, desks, leather, and more.
Over $5 million of quality brand-name furniture priced at just pennies on the dollar.
America's favorite lines, Mid-South's lowest prices.
And what about money?
Fleming says no, no, no. No money down, no interest, no payments this year.
It's Fleming's Holiday Weekend Sale. All 5 Fleming stores.
Pure savings excitement.
Someone knows what it feels like to hide from the world.
Scared.
Someone knows what it feels like to be afraid.
I just want to die.
Someone knows what loneliness feels like, what hopelessness feels like, what secrets feel like. Maybe that someone is you. If you suffer from depression, call Charter at 1-800-CHARTER. If you don't get help at Charter, please get help somewhere.
Well, the King is out here once again. We were just going to do this tag team match. You did the...
Isn't this the tag team match? It's got Flex Cavana and Bart Sawyer, the tag team champions in it?
Yeah, and then they're starting the road intent on taking the tag team titles back, too,
Well, I'd like to sit out here and sort of watch them and maybe
add my expert color commentary to the match. Can we get a chair over here for me or something?
We'll get you a chair. Here he comes.
Get old Flex and Bart out here.
I'd like to get some comments from you.
Pull it right up here. I'll just sit right here on the edge of the table. There they are.
Just roll it on over here. There we go. You want to sit over here, over there? Doesn't matter. All right.
All right.
Well.
Hey, King, why don't you come on now?
Huh?
Come on, where's your partner?
Listen to Rutzilla up there talking to me.
Bart Sawyer challenging Lawler to come on back in there and defend the titles right now. Flex and Bart, the former USWA Tag Team Champions. They lost them to the King and Bill Dundee. And
You gotta admit, Bart Sawyer looked a lot bigger on the Lucky Charms box, didn't he? Look at him. Oh yeah, you're looking real tough. You need to go and suck on some fertilizer and grow before you challenge me, punk.
Sawyer climbing the ropes. Spring.
Big deal. Can you imagine Flex and Bart going to the matches, driving to some town? I can see Flex up there driving, and Bart rides in the glove compartment. You know they do, Dave, don't they? Look at him.
Oh, boy.
He's not impressive. Hey, Bart, I used to be your height when I was 2. Look at him, Dave. Go ahead. Tell everybody how great he is, huh?
Well, he is good. He's not as tall as Flex Cavana, certainly, but...
You're right. I got socks taller than Bart Sawyer.
They work together well.
I scrape runs like him off my shoes. Did you know that? Hey, Bart. How you doing over there, Bart?
Flex Cavana in the ring right now against Yellow Jacket. Flex, a very athletic wrestler.
The only thing athletic about Flex is his feet.
He and Bart Sawyer were very proud to be USWA Tag Team Champions. There's a cover count of 2.
2! Oh, boy. He couldn't even pin him. He couldn't do it. Couldn't get the job done. Why don't you get back in there, Bart, and see what you can do, you little runt.
I think Flex and Bart
Bart's
Sawyer...
small now, but he might grow up to be short someday.
Flex and Bart are trying to show Lawler that they are, in fact, Tag Team Champion caliber wrestlers.
Didn't Bart used to work for Keebler's? Look at him.
Yellow Jacket.
I'm not going to make fun of your height, Bart. I won't stoop to that.
Ooh, look at that move from Cavana.
Oh,
boy.
yeah, that was really tough. He couldn't beat an egg. You don't impress me. You know, I guess I should quit making all these jokes about Bart's height. He might get real mad and punch me in the ankle.
Flex Cavana has been in the ring for quite some time against Yellow Jacket. He passed up on an opportunity to take a 3-count pin.
You know why he did that? Because he's stupid. Matter of fact, what? Whoa! That was real impressive.
Sending a message over to the King, Jerry Lawler.
I bet when Bart goes camping, he uses a sock for a sleeping bag. Come on, let's see what you got. What are you going to do, huh? Have trouble lifting him? Oh.
Charlie Laird just
They cheat, too. That's the problem with them. Look at them cheating. Double teaming. Hey, blind referee, turn around there. Watch what's going on here. What? Well, let's see you do something. Big deal.
Double DDT from Sawyer and Cavana.
And as I said, Flex, once again, too stupid to pin his opponent. I bet Flex's parents got a lot of brains. They didn't give him any. Off the top rope, disqualification. Come on, referee, do your job.
Hooks the leg. 2 and 3. That's it. Sawyer and Cavana get the win over Charlie Laird and the Yellow Jacket.
They could have done it earlier. They were just trying to send the message to Lawler. And, I'm not sure.
I think they did send a message, too.
Well, I don't know if
I got a message for them. I'm going to show it to them real soon. Don't worry about it. You're going to get a hold of me soon enough.
Bart Sawyer inviting you into the ring right now.
Yeah, what about that?
But we're going to take a break. That's what we're going to do. We've got a commercial break coming up. Yeah, lucky for you. We'll be back in just a moment. Stay with us.
Mary, would you like to lower your monthly payments and get the cash you need for your daughter's education? Mary, are you listening? John, you can consolidate all those high-interest debts into one lower monthly payment. Are you there, John? Now there may be a way for homeowners like you to combine all your high-interest debts into one lower monthly payment and get cash for the things you need. Just call United Companies Lending about a home equity loan. For 50 years, we've been helping honest, hard-working families get back on track, even people with less than perfect credit. That's because at United Companies, we care more about your credit future than your credit history. Call now. Applying is easy. There's usually no out-of-pocket expense, and you can typically get your money within 10 days. Don't put off getting the extra money you need. There's a United Companies office near you. Call us 24 hours a day, 7 days a week.
Welcome to C&W Auto Sales and Salvage. We specialize in the lowest price and the best service on all glass and column repair. Motors, rotors, starters, radiators, front caps, all at the best price.
I'm Easy Money.
I'm Jamming Joel.
Without a question.
We're your parts connection.
Let us hook you up.
Hi, I'm Wanda Cat, owner of C&W Auto Sales and Salvage, and I'll pay you cash for your old junk car.
We crush the competition! No!
At the Happy Hawker, you'll find all kinds of merchandise at incredible savings. If you like to pay reasonable prices when you buy musical instruments, cameras, TVs, and VCRs, tools, even jewelry, china, and antiques, or you're the kind of person who really searches for just the right gift at just the right price, then you may make a great pawn shopper. If you need cash fast, we have the lowest rates on loans. Ask about Happy Hawker's VIP program and visit either location, 975 East Parkway South or 196 South Cooper.
Breaking news doesn't wait for weekends. When your week is ending, theirs is just beginning. You can count on the Action News 5 weekend team for the most complete coverage. Janet Morris and Jovita Moore, Harold Grater on sports, and Ron Childers' Pinpoint 5 forecast. On the streets and on top of the big stories every weekend. Action News 5 weekend. Coverage you can count on. Every day.
Dennis Hall's Auto Salvage, home of a million parts. Call or come by 3100 Gill Road and see Dennis Hall's large inventory of both domestic and foreign parts. Bumper-to-bumper body parts, used and rebuilt engines and transmissions. They also specialize in both new and used glass replacement for all makes and models of cars and trucks. For steering column and theft repair, Dennis Hall's guarantees the lowest prices in Memphis.
Hi, I'm Dennis Hall. For the best prices in town, come on down.
This portion of USWA Championship Wrestling is brought to you by Bill Blake Auto Insurance.
Team champions, we went through the best in the USWA. We won the tournament at the last night at the Coliseum. We won them for the people, Jerry Lawler. You're a big superstar. You talk and talk and talk. Talking's over. This is not a night at the Improv. Scott Bowden, listen up, listen close. When you can lace up a pair of wrestling boots instead of just lick them, you can get in the ring. Because Monday night, you get anywhere near Flex or myself, we're going to have a surprise for you. We're taking care of business. Talking's over, Lawler.
There's no doubt Bowden interfered in the match, not once, but several times, Flex, and probably cost you the belt.
Let me tell you something about that Scott Bowden. Scott Bowden, you stuck your nose where it didn't belong, and I promise you, brother, this Monday night at the big one, a big surprise is going to be waiting for you, and I promise, superstar Bill Dundee and the King, Jerry Lawler, get ready, because I promise it's going to be the beating of your life.
Not only are the belts on the line, but there's another very important stipulation, Flex, and that is your hair is going to be on the line.
Well, you know what? That's right. I'm the one who offered my hair the pretty Polynesian locks, the Whoopi cut, but I'll tell you what, there's one reason why I put it on the line, and that's because it's something I care about. And this Monday night, the tag team titles are on the line, so it's either the hair or the belts. And I'm not losing the hair.
Lawler, you better come to fight. You leave the Burger King at home, baby. Me and the Polynesian King, it's over for you Monday night.
Flex Cavana, Bart Sawyer are going to be trying to take those tag team titles back Monday night at the Big One Expo Center. 7:30 is when it all begins Monday night. Another big super card coming up there. Remember, parking's only $1. The pricing, well, hard to beat. $7 for ringside. Risers are $6. Reserved risers and general admission only $4. Going to be more ticket sellers there this week. That'll speed that up a little bit. Great atmosphere at the Big One Expo Center for the action coming up Monday. Again, it begins at 7:30. That's just one of the matches. The opener that night is going to be Brickhouse Brown going against Tony Williams. And that's not all. Reggie B. Fine will step in against King Cobra.
Then you'll see a hubcap chain match.
Hey, we're trying to do the card, Reggie.
Reggie.
You're right.
Hold up, what? We got a
Let me tell you something. It's going to be a big one. They're going to be King Cobra having a heart attack. I can't believe that man now 72 years old. I used to watch him when I was that little, man. Why they booking me against him? I tell you what, you bring King Cobra down and I'm going to beat him to a pulp. That's all I got to say.
We'll see about that.
Oh, mercifully a short interview from Reggie.
Boy, yeah. Hubcap chain match on the card Monday night when Wolfie D and Miss Texas will be in there to take on superstar Bill Dundee with Samantha in his corner.
Then the USWA Tag Team title match. The former champions, they want those belts back. Bart Sawyer, Flex Cavana will be going against the title holders, the King, Jerry Lawler, and the superstar, Bill Dundee. The extra stipulation, it's the titles against Flex Cavana's hair.
Boy, speaking of belts, they'll have them around ringside in the Lumberjack strap match. Morrell and Falk and Jarrett, they all want to bring in those belts. Well, coming up Monday night, there'll be Lumberjacks stationed around the ring. And if they get out of there, boy, I don't think it'll be long before they'll be jumping back in there when Falk and Morrell will take on Too Sexy Brian Christopher, Dangerous Doug Gilbert.
And the big main event. You don't want to miss that one. By the way, advance tickets are going to be on sale Monday through Friday, 9:30 to 4:30 at the Big One Expo Center. Or, of course, you can get them Monday night before the matches. You may want to pick them up in advance. Expecting another big crowd as Ahmed Johnson from the WWF. He's the Intercontinental Champion. He'll be coming in to try to take the Unified World title from Double J Jeff Jarrett. That's the main event Monday night.
At the Big One.
Let me talk for just a little bit about Ahmed Johnson and Double J Jeff Jarrett. You know, Dave, you said earlier that Ahmed Johnson was supposed to be here. The word was out. Well, where is he? Where is Ahmed Johnson, huh?
I know
that. Conveniently, his flight is a little delayed. He won't be able to get in town until tomorrow.
Yeah, he'll be in tomorrow.
Yeah, he'll be in tomorrow, right? Is that right, huh? I think Ahmed Johnson...
Well, where is Jeff Jarrett? He's not here.
Jeff is on his way.
He was on his
Jeff
way
is on his... Well, he's still on his way, you know? That was calling from a car.
What is he riding, a horse or something? He should be... Goodness gracious.
Hey, listen to Corey now. 10,000 comedians out of work. Corey's trying to be funny. Now, let me tell you something, Corey. Don't try to take up for Ahmed Johnson. Don't try to get down on Jeff Jarrett because I promise you, you're going to be sitting at ringside Monday night.
I'll be there.
You're going to be there at the big one, and you're going to see the big one because I promise you, Double J is going to take care of Ahmed Johnson. He will take that Intercontinental title back. He'll walk out of the ring with the Unified title and the Intercontinental title. Double J has got a big score to settle with Ahmed Johnson, and as a matter of fact, I got one myself.
Yeah, indeed.
So I'm going to be watching Double J's back, if you know what I mean, okay? Any more need to be said now, huh? Now let's talk a little bit about, what do you call himself, Scott? The Polynesian King? Huh? Looking at that hair, he looks like he's related to Don King. Let me tell you something. As a matter of fact, before I talk to him, can you get him back out here? I started to come out here while they were out here a while ago, but I want go ahead, bring Flex Cavana. And,
here they are. Here's Sawyer and Cavana over here. Hey. We're just talking now. No trouble out here today. We don't need any trouble.
I don't think there'll be any trouble. No, get around over there. Don't come up here and get in my face. You don't want to make that mistake, Flex. Because you see, you are obviously not too smart. You don't even realize what we've done here. We have got you, Flex Cavana, to put your, what do you call them?
I believe it was Pretty Polynesian Locks.
The Pretty Polynesian Locks. Let me tell you something. My cat has coughed up better looking hair than that. Do you understand me? I've seen better looking hair than that go down my shower drain. We're going to be doing you a favor by shaving your head. As a matter of fact, we're not going to do it. We're going to have we're going to have a beautician there from the Perfect Cut, and they're going to give you a perfect cut. It's going to be right down to the bone. And what you don't realize is we're not going to beat you to do it. We're going to beat this sawed-off shrimp right here. We're going to beat you, runt. We're going to pin your shoulders 1, 2, 3, and then because of you, your partner's going to get his head shaved. And then we'll see what kind of team you guys are after that. Because then, as I said, you'll be driving down the road, Flex, and he'll stare out of the glove compartment over at you, and he'll see that big bald head, and you'll look over at him, and you'll be hating him, and you'll be realizing that you're the man that cost your partner his hair. And then, you know what? If you want another shot at the belts, then you're going to have to put your hair up. We're going to shave your head, and we're going to make you both look like the idiots that you are before me and the superstar are through with you. What do you think about that?
Let me tell you something, Burger King.
Let me tell you something.
No. You let me tell you something. You've been talking the whole dang show. You talk during your match. You talk and talk and talk. Talking's over. I'll be happy to put my hair on the line. Flex wants to do it. I'll do it too. I don't care. I ain't the biggest dog on the block. But I'll tell you what, I got more fight, I got more fire than you're ever going to see. And when you want to talk about hair going down the drain, we know where it come from, don't we?
Bart Sawyer, Flex Cavana, they're looking forward to the bout coming up Monday night. Big One Expo.
They're not going to be looking for it. They're not going to be looking forward to it Monday night. You want to talk about somebody having more fire than they've ever seen? You ain't never seen fire like you're going to see from the King Monday night, pal.
The King, Jerry Lawler, along with Scott Bowden, and the big bout coming up. Big card, Monday night at the Big One Expo Center, Interstate 40 in Hollywood, 7:30 is bell time. Hey, the food court's at 6 o'clock. Look forward to you being down there joining us for that. Thanks for joining us at this special time here tonight at midnight. Well, next week we're back at our regular time, a little bit earlier, Dave, 10 o'clock. 10 o'clock right
10
here
a.m.
on TV5. Yeah,
10 in the morning.
10 a.m. I like that a.m. hour. We'll be back here. Got a big main event. Too Sexy Brian Christopher, Dangerous Doug Gilbert right in the ring when we return on the USWA action. We'll be back here. It's time again for Gospel Mania featuring John P. Key. Gospel Mania 7 with John P. Key in concert. Sunday, July 7th, Cook Convention Center downtown. Also see Grammy Award-winning all-time great evangelist Shirley Caesar. Purchase your tickets at the following locations. Also see the E&J recording artist. For the very first time, it's Shirley Caesar and John P. Key. Don't miss Gospel Mania 7, Sunday, July 7th, 5 p.m. Cook Convention Center. Proceeds to benefit the Food Basket Fund.
By the time I got to work, my makeup called it quits. But Corn Silk lasts because it's oil-free and oil-absorbing. It does the job beautifully.
That natural look of Corn Silk. It's oil-absorbent, not just oil-free.
When pain strikes, go for the Flexall and get going again. In clinical tests, people suffering from pain confirmed that aloe vera-based Flexall penetrates deep to bring fast-acting, long-lasting relief. Flexall.
If breaking news never happened after 6 p.m., it's about news. If the weather never changed, it's about weather. If there was only one side to every story, it's about coverage. It's about watching the late news and knowing you've seen all the news of the day. Action News 5 at 10. Coverage you can count on every day. It's about time.
Now, a News Radio tribute to the grace of synchronized swimming.
And from a bent knee position, they're moving into a full vertical ascent and into, the fishtail. Transitioning now into a beautiful front pike. And I don't believe it, they're going for the double dip and the return. Yes, the perfect score!
I'm talking about America, sweet America.
Well, climbing in the ring right now, it's Brickhouse Brown and Reggie B. Fine. We're set to go to the main event action here today. We've been looking forward to this one all day long.
Oh, yeah.
Their opponents coming in here, and they step into the ring with all kind of confidence. Let's see how confident they are when the opponents hit the wrestling area. They should be on the way very, very quickly. Here they come.
Here they are.
Brian Christopher and Dangerous Doug Gilbert. What a tag team. They go against Brickhouse Brown and Reggie B. Fine.
Dangerous Doug Gilbert making his way around the ring, along with Too Sexy Brian Christopher.
Brian saying hello to some of his fans. I didn't get all of that, but Dangerous Doug climbing up onto the ring apron. Brian Christopher doing the same thing. Brickhouse Brown's been in the ring for a couple of minutes waiting for them. Reggie B. Fine out on the ring apron.
Hi, Brickhouse. Referee downtown Bruno telling Brickhouse Brown and Reggie B. Fine to take off the hat
and their
sunglasses. Yeah, Brickhouse says he's wrestling with that on. He can't wrestle like that.
Hey, take your glasses off. Take your glasses off. Maybe you can see.
There's the bell.
We don't wrestle without stuff on. Them big girls.
Well, referee can always count to 10 and disqualify him if he wants to.
Whoa! There's one less hat.
And now all of a sudden Brickhouse Brown decides, well, maybe I'll just take my hat off.
Yeah, instead of being disqualified.
This hat cost $10,000. Paul gave me this hat.
$10,000 that hat cost. Yeah. What's that, kids?
Yeah.
Everything's $1.
If the hat, everything's $1. Yeah, that's about right. And that hat cost 10 grand. I wonder what that coat he sports around here costs. Whoa. Still got it. I can't believe it. Brickhouse Brown backs up Dangerous Doug Gilbert over in the corner. It's a clean break from Brickhouse. Boy, can you believe that?
Yeah, I know. But look at the opponent. That's Dangerous Doug. You better give him a clean break or he'll come right after you with a right fist up the side of the head.
Gilbert goes under, comes back. Nice hip toss from Dangerous Doug Gilbert. Takes Brickhouse down, picks him up. Body slams him down. Here comes Reggie B. Fine. He gets the same treatment. And they're both out of there, Dave.
Reggie B. came rolling into the ring without benefit of a tag. He thought maybe Brickhouse had him busy enough that they could double up and slow down Dangerous Doug Gilbert. Wasn't to work that way. What Doug eventually ended up doing was getting both out of the ring. Both of them jumped out of there. Now they're down on the floor trying to regroup. Reggie B. says they can't concentrate on what they're doing because of the fans yelling out. Well, that's a sure way to get silence, huh? Oh, goodness. Little strategy planning here by Brickhouse Brown and Reggie B. Fine. Doug Gilbert waiting for him in the center of the ring. Brickhouse grabbing the left arm, puts a twist on it, hammers it up behind the back. Doug Gilbert reverses. Nice move by Doug.
Good move in there. And Dangerous Doug Gilbert holding on to Brickhouse Brown. Brickhouse follows with a couple of elbows that slows down Doug Gilbert. Backs him over in the corner, puts the knee to the midsection. Reversal, hard into the turnbuckle. Nice backdrop. Brickhouse gets up and goes right back down. Wants a tag, and all of a sudden his partner won't tag him.
Well, that's pretty typical Reggie B. Fine. I mean, he's got quite a history of that going back over the years. You're doing fine, Brickhouse. Just stay in there is what Reggie's telling him. That last move, you almost had him, he's probably saying right now.
Yeah, that sounds like Reggie.
Yeah, try that one more time. And Reggie says, he's gone, thank goodness. I didn't have to go in there.
Well, you can't much blame Reggie. I wouldn't want to be in it against Dangerous Doug Gilbert. But what a partner Brickhouse Brown has on the other hand.
Yeah, or on the other hand, he doesn't have
much a partner
on his own. You're doing fine, Brick. Hang in there.
Look at this. Turns around and a double right hand from Too Sexy and Dangerous Doug Gilbert.
Well, this time Reggie B. avoids the tag and then realizes there's no way to get out of it. He's got to either make the tag or Brickhouse is going to pop him.
Brickhouse may tag him.
Yeah, so there you go. Now, okay, let's make a big deal of this. And I'm in here, but why don't you come on back in? He tried to tag right back out. Reggie B. Fine against Brian Christopher. Main event action on the USWA. Dave Brown and Corey Macklin at ringside with you today.
Look at Reggie here, Dave. Nailing away on Brian Brian Christopher trying to get the upper hand on the whip. She in. Flying price from Brian. This could be only 2. Only 2. Boy, and Reggie B. Fine almost found himself counted out to 3 there early.
Doug Gilbert takes his feet out from under him as Reggie is just hanging back in the corner. Oh, no.
Oh, boy. Oh! Rams in right into that ring post. Oh, oh. That will wake up Mr. Reggie B. Fine.
And Brickhouse Brown's trying to declare a disqualification. But Brickhouse Brown is not refereeing the match. Reggie B. Fine gingerly climbing the steps, painfully stepping through the ropes. And Brian Christopher there waiting. Reggie says, come on, no hard feelings. Shake my hand, and let's have a fine match.
Look at that.
Brian.
Again, he catches him right below the belt. And Reggie B. Fine over looking for a tag from Brickhouse Brown. And Brickhouse that time, well, not over in the corner.
Brickhouse, he thought he heard the phone ring. Paying Reggie B. back. He was not in the corner when he went over to make the tag.
That's a good one, Dave. He thought he heard the phone ring. Doug Gilbert nailing away on Reggie B. Fine. Slams him over to the top turnbuckle. Doug over in the corner. Working over Reggie B.
Reggie B. in trouble. Brian Christopher's got him. Oh, look out.
Too Sexy drops down on Reggie B. Fine. And Fine has taken a pounding here today from Christopher and Gilbert. Doug Gilbert sets him up. Little snap suplex on Reggie B. Fine. Takes him over and down.
Come on, Reggie, now quit playing with him. How about a couple jabs, bro?
Left hand. And again from Doug Gilbert. He whips Reggie B. Fine in. Fine comes off with a boot. That'll slow him down for a moment, Dave.
Reggie should have gone for the tag over in the corner. He didn't do it. Now he gets the tag. Brickhouse starts in. Doug Gilbert goes after both of them. Puts their heads together. Brickhouse grabs Doug. Oh, my goodness.
Double teaming him in now.
Yeah, Doug's in trouble. Down on the mat. Brickhouse picks him up. Snaps him down. Over to the corner, sets up to Brian Christopher. Brian comes rolling through those ropes. He wasted no time. He went after Brickhouse. Backed away, and the referee sends Brian back. They double up. Double backdrop, and they put him down.
Double leg sweep, and they get Gilbert down to the mat. Brickhouse got a cover here. 2. And Gilbert able to kick out at 2.
Doug Gilbert's a tough customer. Not many wrestlers would have gotten up from that sweep. Reggie B. Fine with a right fist to the rib cage.
Whoops, Gilbert in. Oh, he caught him that time, Dave.
Yep, he got him with the boot. Good move by Gilbert.
Gilbert real badly needs to get a tag. And he does! He gets it! Here comes Too Sexy Brian Christopher. Brickhouse Brown gets the tag from Reggie B. Fine. And Christopher in, taking care of both of them. USWA Heavyweight Champion. Going after Reggie B. Fine.
Brickhouse out of the ring. Doug Gilbert down there after him.
Christopher. Super kick. He's got Fine covered. Here
Look
comes
out,
Tony Falk.
Falk's got a belt.
Oh, boy.
Brian Christopher sees it.
Brian trying to get a hold of that leather strap that Falk has brought in there. From behind, Fine stops him. Falk missing. And Christopher, he's got him in. 2, 3. Yes, sorry. Too Sexy Brian Christopher. Dangerous Doug Gilbert still able to come over with the victory even after the interference from Tony Falk.
It was a strange ending, but they get the victory. We'll take a break and be back in just a moment.
Yep. All right, Tony.
Tyson says I've only got one punch, my jab. Well, ask Joe Hip about that punch. Ask Tony Tucker. Look him in the face and ask him. So Tyson thinks I've only got one punch? It works fine for me.
Bruce Seldon, Mike Tyson. Liberation. Champion versus champion this Saturday. Live on pay-per-view from the MGM Grand.
Save $6 by ordering with your smart remote or by calling the 1-800 number.
Memphis talks about FM 100.
You really do hear a difference with FM 100.
A great variety of the 80s and 90s.
They just blend it all together. It's great.
I like it because it appeals to the older crowd and the younger crowd.
We just got a brand new CD player in our car, and we don't even listen to it anymore. We listen to FM 100.
They're playing all my favorite songs from Elton John to Ace of Base.
They play the songs you know the words to. Roll the windows down, get the volume up. I like to sing along with FM 100.
The best mix of the 80s and 90s. FM 100.
The action is hot when the USWA Wrestling returns Monday night to the Big One Expo Center on Hollywood at I-40.
Sir Wolfie D and a superstar Bill Dundee battle it out in a hubcap chain match.
Christopher and Gilbert try to get even with Morrell and Falk in a lumberjack strap match.
Lawler and Dundee challenge Sawyer and Cavana for the World Tag Titles.
Then the main event, Double J Jeff Jarrett.
Big One Expo Center.
Witness the power.
She was the best sprinter in the world.
Feel the passion.
I don't care if you're dead, you're swimming at 100 freestyle.
Share the glory.
They were witnessing something they would never witness again.
In an exclusive behind-the-scenes look.
It was a lifetime of training for just 10 seconds.
At 100 years of Olympic legends.
I was there, and I was going to do my best.
The greatest moments of the Olympiad with Bud Greenspan.
Sunday at 10:30 on WMC TV5.
Wits about him, and even though Tony Falk came in and interfered, referee didn't see it. He was out on the floor, all that sort of thing, and they ended up getting the victory. They have got some tough action coming up, though, and we want to see if we can get them out here and just get a word or two with Brian Christopher and Doug Gilbert about all that action, which is going to be coming up. Here they come. Brian still carrying that belt that Tony Falk brought out, and Brian was able to get a hold of. Here comes Doug along with him. And maybe we can talk a little bit about this action. Both of you guys, I know, have felt the wrath of that thing.
Dave?
Well, you've got this lumberjack strap match coming up, and I just wanted to get some thoughts about it.
I can't wait. Tell him something.
Hey, Dave. Now, let me tell you something. Now, Brian, before you started wrestling, I was here just a little bit before you was, right? I started just a couple years before you did. Now, let me tell you something, Dave Brown. Big lumberjack strap match. Frank Morrell, Tony Falk. Well, look, ever since I've started wrestling right here, that Frank Morrell, see, he was nothing when I started but a retired wrestler sitting at home. See, Jeff Jarrett started right before I did. Then, after I got started, I saw that Frank Morrell was back in the scene because he drove Jeff Jarrett around. See, he got him a little referee's job to carry Jeff around, take care of him. Then Jeff Jarrett thought he was a big shot. He went to the WWF. So Frank Morrell said, let me see, what do I do now? Okay, well, Randy Hells is the booker. He's the boss. Well, what do? I suck up to him. I walk behind his back everywhere he goes, and if he stops, he runs right into Randy Hells. That shows you, Frank Morrell, all you are is a leech. You leech onto everybody who's got a little bit of power, and you try to keep your job. Well, when Jeff Jarrett come back, you said, I'm going to be his trainer, his manager, his second, whatsoever. Well, Frank Morrell, you have stuck your big nose into two people's business right here that are going to bite it off, and more than likely, it will be with a belt just like that. Right, Brian?
Dave, it's got to make you laugh, doesn't it? A lumberjack strap match. All of our friends around the ring. And, you know, I've been thinking maybe we should pull a couple of fans out of the audience out there, because I know they would love to be right there at the big one. They can come on down and be at ringside and put a leather strap upside Frank Morrell and Tony Falk's back. And what do you think is going to happen when we start? You know, Frank Morrell, he's got a heart condition. What do you think's going to happen when we start strapping him on his back, huh?
you know what they might need to do, Brian? They might ought to go ahead and call the paramedics and tell them to be at the big one, because what is going to happen?
I'll be free. I'll be free here. Oh, my heart. Oh, my heart. Oh, the big one, baby. The big one. I'm having a heart attack. Frank Morrell, you think you've had a heart attack in the past? It ain't gonna be nothing compared to what we're gonna do to you this week. Them straps are gonna lash your back and lash your back until the blood. And I promise you, Dave, we're gonna make that back bleed. You're gonna bleed, Tony Falk. You're gonna bleed, Frank Morrell. You're gonna regret the day you ever heard of Dangerous Doug and Too Sexy Brian Christopher.
Lumberjack strap match coming up at the big one Monday night. We're going to be back here with more in just a moment. Stay with us.
Don't gamble with your car insurance. Make the sure bet on a winning hand from the hometown boys at Bill Blake. They're dealing straight with savings up to 50% on your car insurance. For low monthly payments on your car insurance, call Bill Blake at 948-5551 or 346-5551. They'll work with you.
On the next American Journal, this beautiful Baywatch babe has a dark secret. Her ex-husband is a convicted felon.
There were probably over 400,000 victims.
Plus, laws get passed, people get punched.
Order!
Order! See stunning video of powerful people at work.
Could be the drinking water. I don't know. If Ted Kennedy wound up to take a swipe at Newt Gingrich, Ted Kennedy would miss.
On the next AJ.
Monday at 12:30 on WMC TV5.
Air power, air power. To stay on top of the news in the Mid-South, it takes a bird's eye view. Action News 5 takes to the air with Sky 5, the Mid-South's only news chopper, changing the way you watch television news forever. When seconds count, only Sky 5 can get there to bring you first video of breaking news, taking TV news to new heights. Only Action News 5 goes above and beyond to bring you air coverage you can count on. Air power every day.
Another murder goes unsolved in the Mid-South. Another cry for justice. Don't let a murderer slip away unpunished. Here's your chance to help. Each week, Action News 5's Jovita Moore provides the clues in an unsolved murder investigation. You may have the missing information to help solve the mystery and catch the killer. Unsolved Murders, Tuesday nights at 10 on Action News 5. Coverage you can count on every day.
Coming to the Big One Expo Center Monday night on the main event from the WWF. He's the Intercontinental Champion right now. Take a look at Ahmed Johnson.
Boy,
He'll
he's
be
big,
here.
Dave.
This contest is scheduled for one fall. Introducing first, from Pearl River, Mississippi, weighing 301 pounds, Ahmed Johnson. His opponent from Windsor, Ontario, weighing 261 pounds, Scott D'Amore.
Ahmed Johnson, he's a big one. He'll be in the main event against Double J Jeff Jarrett. Opening match of the night, Brickhouse Brown will be going against Tony Williams. Following that, Reggie B. Fine against the King Cobra.
Upkept chain match. Looking forward to this one when Whoopie D takes on Superstar Bill Dundee, Miss Texas, along with Wolfie Samantha with Dundee.
USWA Tag Team title match. The titles against Flex Cabana's hair. Cabana and Sawyer trying to take the belts back from Lawler and Dundee.
Lumberjack strap match. Lumberjacks around the ring with straps in hand. Falk and Morrell team up to take on Dangerous Del Gilbert, Too Sexy Brian Christopher.
And then it is the main event. Double J Jeff Jarrett puts the unified world title on the line against Ahmed Johnson. Ahmed, the Intercontinental Champion. These two have a history. Both of them rugged wrestlers. It ought to be quite a night at the Big One Expo Center. It all starts at 7:30. You can pick up your tickets in advance. Be looking for you down there Monday night.
Regular time next week, 10 o'clock.
We'll see you then. Until then, for Corey Macklin, I'm Dave Brown. So long, everybody.
The announcers on this program are selected and paid by parties other than this station, namely the promoters of USWA Championship Wrestling.